difficult year and a half for consumers and the industry, but we're starting to see signs of a recovery. After a long stretch of recessionary sales, November provided some very positive news for Toyota as well as the entire industry. For the month, the industry sales rate hit 10.9 million units. That compares to 10.4 million units a year ago. November was just the second month this year that the industry sales exceeded last year's pace. And it was the first month of the year where sales were above 2008 without any direct automotive stimulus like the cash for clunkers in the month of August. Sales for Toyota were up nearly 10% versus a year ago. Toyota's success has always come from listening to our consumers and learning not only about what they need and desire in a vehicle, but how it matches their busy lives. Today, a number of young families are looking not only for capability, but also the features and the style that help them enjoy their times together. It's these young families that are beginning to see the advantages of a minivan. And while the minivan market has been losing share, other manufacturers have been leaving this segment, and we see an opportunity. For example, there are 12.6 million minivans on the road. And for many of these owners, a minivan is the only vehicle that will seek their needs. And with the line starting to blur between minivans and crossovers, we believe the minivan is poised to rebound, and young families will lead the way. Sienna is a life stage vehicle, and the new Gen X and millennial families are looking for a vehicle of the size and flexibility that they need, as well as have the value that they want. They also see themselves as proud, active participants in their children's lives, and they're open to any vehicle that meets those needs, but also provides a contemporary sense of style and self-expression. A number of empty nest boomers are also taking a second look at the minivan segment because of their changing lifestyles as well. Many boomers remember the advantages of a minivan when they raised their children and are looking for that same flexibility with their grandkids. They also like to travel in style with their friends in comfort that only a minivan can provide. The all-new Sienna is an example of Toyota's commitment to lead the marketplace as we anticipate consumers' needs, changes, and their lifestyles. The third generation Sienna combines a contemporary style with features not previously seen in a minivan and offers a fun-to-drive spirit that's going to surprise you, along with the flexibility, the spaciousness, and the features that have really defined the minivan segment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present to you the world debut of the third generation 2011 Sienna. In developing this new Sienna, we talked to thousands of minivan owners and potential minivan owners. We asked them what features, equipment, options, and configurations appealed to them the most. And I'm happy to say the new Sienna is a direct result to talking to those consumers. Sienna will be available in 5 grades, 2 engine choices, 7 or 8 passenger seating, front and all-wheel drive, and have a great mix of standard and optional equipment. And even though the new Sienna has a wide array of choices, packaging and model complexity has been reduced 80% versus the previous generation. That's more than any vehicle that we've ever redesigned. This simplicity is going to be appreciated by our buyers who research our vehicles extensively and then come into our dealerships knowing exactly what they want. The new Sienna was designed in Calty here in Southern California, and it was completely engineered and developed at Toyota Technical Center in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and will be built in our manufacturing facility in Princeton, Indiana. And I would like to take a moment to introduce the people that are most responsible for making this Sienna the most American of all minivans. First, our Chief Engineer Maury. More, son? Next, our Chief Designer of this Sienna, Ian Contabiano. Ian? And joining us from Toyota Motor Manufacturing in Princeton, Indiana, where the all-new Sienna will be built, Will James. Will? Now, Sienna has been built exclusively here in the U.S. since 1997. First in Kentucky, and then we moved it to Indiana in 2003. The third generation Sienna was influenced by the Calty-designed F3R concept vehicle that we showed you here in 2006. It was aimed at young buyers and represented a new direction in expressive design and with a living room style interior. And while some elements were considered impractical or too polarizing, it did succeed in giving us an indication that style can help redefine the minivan image. Drawing on that F3R design concept, Calty gave Sienna a unique but approachable design style. The front has a very bold face, and special care was given to conceal the sliding door rails to keep the profile clean and flowing. The sculpted rear corners and detailed lighting with LEDs gives it a muscular yet upscale appearance. And like a living room, the interior is relaxing and inviting. Underneath the boldly shaped hood, the Sienna will offer 2 capable powertrains that deliver performance and efficiency. A 3.5-liter V6 will generate 266 horsepower with towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. It will also offer improved fuel efficiency compared to the current generation. Then a 2.7-liter 4-cylinder engine that's new to Sienna will appeal to those consumers who have fuel efficiency as a high priority. Now, like the V6, the new 4-cylinder is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission and will achieve an impressive 26 mpg on the highway, the best in class of any 7 or 8 passenger minivan. This, while still producing better overall drivability than many V6s offered by competition. The 2.7-liter engine is the same popular 4-cylinder engine that's currently in Venza that accounts for about 50% of Venza sales. The Limited here on stage, it will appeal to customers who want all the amenities that are typically found in a luxury SUV but need that greater space and flexibility. Standard features include a 2nd-row lounge seating that supports your legs and feet for a true luxury experience. It has a dual moonroof, power stow third row seat, parking sonar, and our all-new Safety Connect system. Our base grade Sienna will offer a strong value at a competitive price, while our volume leading LE will come with a solid list of standard features and be an attractive buy. The XLE, that's over to your left, builds on the LE standard equipment and then features additional equipment